All right, man. Let's talk about rookie of the year odds. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop videos. You got Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. All right. So rookie of the year odds. I use FanDuel. They could be the same or could be slightly different. You know how Vegas works. So, I mean, obviously, sports betting is legal in the great state of Michigan and a few other states around the world. Your mobile phone. I mean, you got point, you got bet points, or I use FanDuel. Sometimes use the MGM Grand app. Should look around. For the best odds for your bets. The great thing I say about MGM Grand, which I'm used to the FanDuel MGM Grand's. I'm used to their interfaces on the app, but the good thing about MGM Grand, if you have never sports betted, I'm just giving you an advice. This is not, you know, it's just not no, tell you go better nothing like this. But when we talk about MGM Grand, the great thing about MGM Grand is once you win your bet, you can drive down to the MGM Grand Casino downtown, show your bet slip, and they can cash you out right at the cages. Other apps, you have to wait for the deposits to click in. You can wait for the deposit in Jim Grant, or you can go all the way down with your bet ticket, show them your ticket on your phone, and then cash you right out the cage so you get paid the same day. That's the great thing about the MGM Grand. Now, I don't know if Barstool and other, platforms do that, but Paulo Branchino is the overwhelming favorite to be rookie of the year. Well, I won't say overwhelming. He's a plus 330. Then number two is plus 420. Shat Holmgren. Then Keegan Murray is a plus 650. Jabari Smith is a plus 700. And round out the top five of Jaden Ivey is a plus 800. Then you got plus 1200 Benedict Mathurin, plus 2700 Shea Sharp. And these odds will change, even if in the basketball and dribble, especially with basketball dribble. So that's why it's important to lock these odds in. You know, so I mean, Tari Easton, if you win Rookie of the Year, you bet 100, you win $10,000. Dale Terry from the Chicago Bulls, bet 100, win 10,000. I mean, if you believe in some of these guys like Marshawn Beauchamp, Jaden Hardy, Jalen Williams, Jalen Durham is a plus 4,200. You bet 100, you win $4,200. So yeah, I mean, Ivy has the fifth best odds winning Rookie of the Year. Paulo Brancho is probably the favorite, not only because he's number one pick overall, but Orlando, he probably gonna have the green light. Shat Holmgren is up number two is because he gonna feel every stat on the box. He gonna rebound, he gonna block, he gonna score, he gonna shoot, he gonna defend, he gonna steal. He gonna flirt with a lot of triple doubles every night. Now they kind of talent packed out there at Oklahoma City because he like a hybrid big fella ball handler too. But they packed over there, with talent. Part of reasons Jalen Hardy, Jaden Ivey is kind of a little bit down there as well too. We erase that. I don't know. The reason that he a little bit down there as well too is because I think Jabari Smith playing with the Rockets, might have more opportunities. Keegan Murray, he had a great summer league. He might have more opportunities in Sacramento. So I mean, Keegan Murray gonna rebound, he gonna defend, he gonna do some things, but Jaden Ivey advantage over everybody that's above him. Everybody's above him is that he a guard and he flashy, he fast, and that he's a spectacle to watch play. Now, Shy Holmgren is a stat stuffer, but Jaden Ivey is a flash, very flashy, high dunks and speed. Maybe hurting him is playing with Kay Cunningham, and we don't know what it is, but it's good. $100 when you $800. So the odds are pretty good in his favor, bro. So um, they're pretty good. I mean, if you believe in Jalen Durham, getting the job done, $100 get you 4,200. Those are great odds, real good odds. So, um, yeah, you can't really get mad at that at all. So, there's some good odds, to be honest. Some real good odds. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. But But yeah, obviously it's gonna be a popular bet. Jaden, the more people start betting on Jaden Ivey, betting on these guys, you know, that money gonna go down, especially when gameplay starts. Especially when gameplay starts. So it's gonna be interesting to see what actually happens right there. But if I had to say who's a dark horse, you can bet on. I think you can keep going with more players too. You just gotta find out. But you say who's a dark horse here to win it? Um, in my opinion, it's probably gonna be Tar Eason. It's a dark horse. You see when he did a summer league, he just do everything. You know, you know, he just do everything. So that's what you really like about him. So I think he a dark horse. I love him coming off the jabs draft. You know, So, but yeah, it's an interesting bet here. I mean, Paulo's still a good bet, 100 for you, 300. So you got a couple hundreds laying around, 330. You can ball out. Like I said, they all change. The odds change. More people money come in on people. The season start, favor starts fluctuating up and down. Injuries happen. So yeah, futures is always a solid bet. You know, especially if you hit it right. They big odds a lot of the time. You know, So yeah, it is what it is. I think Jaden Ivey, that's a good bet. It's a good safe bet, in my opinion. It's a real good bet, in my opinion. It's a real good bet because I think Jalen Brown might be like a little bit of a dark horse too. Especially if he gets some playing time because he make a lot of flashy plays as well. It's going to be interesting to see if he can get in there and get some playing time in. And if he can, maybe him and Jaden Ivey might make history. I don't know in NBA if it's ever happened. Two teammates win co-MVP. So it could, it could happen. We've seen stranger things happen, out here in this world. But it could happen, Put a little bit of money on both of them. But Paulo Brancho, I think one thing you look at, him and Jabari Smith, and even Sean Holmgren and Keegan Murray. I think they all got the same problem. They got a lot of ball handlers on Houston, Orlando. I mean, unless some moves are made, they got a lot of ball handlers over there. Houston, Orlando, Oklahoma City Thunder, Giddy, Shea Gillisley, and I think a lot of the reason they won't be successful is just not because of camaraderie, not just because of experience. They got a lot of the same ball players. Paulo's good with the ball in his hand. So is Cole Anthony. So is R.J. Hampton. So is Jalen Suggs, who really didn't get his feet wet last year. They got a lot of guards. Yeah, I think I don't know what happened with Gary Harris or whatever. Whatever happened to him, where he went. But yeah, they got a lot of ball handlers in Orlando. Same thing for Oklahoma City Thunder. They got Shea Gillisley and Josh Giddey. Shea is one of them hybrid guards, but he good with the ball in his hand. So Shaq like to have the ball in his hand. You continue to look, Keegan Murray. They added Malik Monk, Davion Mitchell, De'Aaron Fox, Kevin Huerter. A lot of guys who like to have the ball in their hand. A lot of guys who like to have the ball in their hand. So, um, so you keep looking around, man. You look at the Pistons, man. Really, it's Cade Cunningham because they don't really let Sadiq Bey handle the ball. So Jaden Ivey might be in a really, really good spot because he's athletic, he's fast, he play above the rim. Um, he play above the rim, you know, and he don't have to compete with so many ball handlers. So him and Cade, I think they have a lot of better rapport than than um than some of the other guys. You look at Jabari Smith, Kevin Porter, who learned to play point guard. You look at guys like John Wall gone, but Jalen Green, Josh Christopher. You got a lot of ball handlers, a lot of guys who don't know how to get the people the ball. When you look at all these teams that's up there. Josh Giddey and Cade Cunningham are out of the two teams are the two best facilitators. But then the other issue is you also got Shea Gillisley in Oklahoma City who like to have the ball in his hand. So think about all of that. Cade Cunningham will give it up. Cade Cunningham will let you work out. So Jaden Ivey might be in the best spot as far as repetitive ball handlers. The only thing that makes Josh Giddey less effective you know, is having Shea Gillingsy there. If it was Josh Giddey and more of a 3-and-D guy like Benedict Mathurin at the 2, and then you put, Shat Holmgren there, yeah, it could work. Yeah, it could work. It could work, but we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see, but I think it could work. But I think Jaden Ivey in a good spot for those. Paolo got to, he can handle the ball and get his own shot. But you got so many different guards on over there. Markelle Fultz, Shat Holmgren, two different 2-point guards in the backcourt, in my opinion. And Gideon, Shea Gillingsy. Shea might be closer to a combo guard than a true point guard. Then Keegan Murray, he got to deal with the revolving door guards and forwards over there as far as Kevin Huerter and Harrison and Mitchell and Fox and Malik Monk. Jabari Smith, a young team, bad team. They're going to get out and run, but Josh Christopher and the facilitator, Josh Green and Jaden Green and the facilitator, and Kevin Porter's learning to facilitate. So, like I said, Jaden might be in a good spot. Benedict Mathurin might be in a good spot, kind of competing with Chris Durant there, but maybe all right. They like to sound like they might be moving Bud Hill. Dyson Dames is going to be interested. He more of a facilitator. They got a lot of guards over there, facilitators. Shaden Sharper's in a good spot if he can get healthy because they need his size at the 2. But Keon Johnson's a really good basketball player over there. So, but I really like, other people. I really like Jaden Hardy. We see what happened with him. Mark Williams going to stuff up the stat sheet. AJ Griffin in a good spot in Atlanta if he gets some time. Tari Eason is in a really, really good spot, because he can fill up the stat sheet. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. But let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button. This is the like button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live or drop a video. And then if you want to support the channel, just thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. But Cash App $, CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Yeah, that's in the description. Hit my link tree, find me on Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check the Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. Don't forget you can find my main channel right here on YouTube, Goodfella TV, for more sports, music, news, and entertainment. Goodfella TV. Peace.